What's up, selectors?
It's Elmo 172331
And Select Screen here. And guys, we just got out of X-Men Dark Phoenix. We actually recorded a video at the movie theater, and we had a change of heart.
in the worst way possible.
In the worst way possible.
So, shall we begin again?
Yes.
Okay.
This movie sucks.
It was bad.
It was bad. It was really, really bad. And previously, I gave it a D because the actors are doing the best that they can, and the actors are good. I still want to go with that. The actors are good. But everything else in this movie is bad.
It's truly bad. Okay, I originally gave it a C-, but nah. Further discussion led to demotion.
Yeah. Tell us why.
Okay, so from the very top, in the beginning,
Spoilers.
yeah, sorry, y'all don't even want to go see this in theaters, so we're not even really truly spoiling anything, okay? From the top, when they say you can see things from a mile, I literally saw things coming from a mile away, okay? They start out in a car, with the music, yay, happy family. Then Jean does something, and they're like, what? And then all of a sudden, somehow, the mom who's driving gets so totally distracted that she just loses her marbles and and they run into a truck, and the truck disappears. By the way,
it does disappear. And the worst. This is how this movie is, guys. They're driving in the car. Jean's actually messing with the radio. And you see the cars coming by and you're like, is it going to be this one? Is it going to be the next one? And like Elmo said, the mom, Jean, takes out the mom. Why would you do that? Why would you take out your mom who's driving the car? It's stupid. It made no sense, guys. The worst thing about this movie is Simon Kinberg, I think is his name, who wrote and directed this movie. Why Fox let someone write and direct a movie who does not understand characters, I don't understand. And that's the big thing about the whole movie. He does not understand the characters. Cyclops got more to do. That's probably the bright spot of it. But we were talking about Magneto. The whole rules that they have given us, and it's in the comic books. He wears the helmet to keep out psychics, right? Or telepaths from messing with him. Jean, who's using telepathy, crumbles the helmet. That doesn't work. That doesn't make sense. The helmet is designed to stop people with telepathy.
yeah.
I don't care if she has the Phoenix Force or not. That's what the helmet is literally for. That's the reason he wears the helmet.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
No.
It was for you so he couldn't read his mind.
Well, that too. Yeah. Mrs. Select Screen said, so you couldn't read his mind. Yes, that too. That's one of the things that goes with it. Another thing that makes absolutely no sense. We've seen Professor Xavier in multiple movies talk to the President of the United States. Sometimes he makes all of the X-Men appear in front of the President when he stops time. Sometimes in this movie, he talks to people in NASA through telepathy, right?
Yeah.
So he can talk to anybody.
Yeah.
There comes a point in the movie where, excuse me, he tries to call the president on a phone, and they tell him, sorry, this line's no longer available. And he gives up. He has telepathy, y'all. He can contact the president. It again, doesn't make sense. And another atrocity in this movie is the X-Men are freedom fighters, right? They're fighting to not to be liked, but basically to be accepted. And they throughout most of the movie, people are cheering for the X-Men, which is not right. They've got Mystique dolls. This little girl has a toy doll of Mystique. Like, this is not this. It goes against everything that the X-Men are.
Yeah.
There's another scene where, there are throwaway characters. There's so many characters in X-Men that you can use.
Yes.
We talked about, we had Psylocke before. We've had Bishop. All of those characters, they completely ignore. And they give us this guy who we never get his name, who has braids, and his braids are like...
Octopus tentacles.
It was ridiculous. It was like, who is this dude with the braids that are attacking people? There's a telepath. Again, literally, we never get her name. She goes toe-to-toe with Xavier. Toe-to-toe. Here's a guy who built Cerebro, most powerful telepath besides Jean, and she's like, nope. Makes no sense.
And side note, okay, we were cracking up. Like, the neighbors sitting next to us were probably like, what is going on? But okay, so there's like a train scene, right? And the train is open, and this like bald lady, by the way, she has no hair, she just gets grabbed by her head and just like,
It was literally slapstick.
So we just bust out laughing. Like, I don't say dying of laughter, I say living of laughter now, but it was so funny, y'all.
They don't get it. This movie is an F. I wouldn't even say go see it. I'm changing it to an F because they just don't get it. I'm glad this was the last X-Men movie. Put it to rest. Fox, do not ever come back. It's bad. It's really bad. And I feel terrible for the actors because Michael Fassbender, amazing Magneto.
Yes.
But he was just mistreated.
Yep. Like, I felt I was like, Magneto is probably my favorite out of the whole characters. Because even, like, the feel of it was kind of like hokey. They're like, oh, Jean is now the Dark Phoenix. Oh, but he stayed true the entire time.
Right.
And so...
Right. And last thing. Mm-hmm. Again, X-Men, probably second tier when it comes to villains, right? So we've seen Magneto. Yeah. We've seen Apocalypse, who they didn't do right. We've seen Sentinels. Mm-hmm. We've seen who else have we seen? The Hellfire Club. We never get Mr. Sinister. What's the name of the bad guy in this movie? What's her name? They never say the name of the bad guy in the movie. We have no idea who she is. We just know she's some kind of alien. They never say her name. Never. That's how bad the movie is. They don't even recognize that, hey, we should probably tell people who this is. Yeah,
like it was like Dibali, like the race that I guess was like Dibali, or I might be saying this totally wrong, so don't quote me on this. I'm gonna go with Dibali, but that's it. And who did she even swallow?
We have no idea. You just don't know. This is almost a 10-minute video, y'all. And the reason is because don't go see the movie. We suffer through it. Again, apologies to Sophie, to Jennifer Lawrence, who gets absolutely crapped on in this movie. Beast has no place in the movie. No wonder he's not going to play Batman. It's bad. Skip the movie. Elmo, where can they find out more stuff? I'm done.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all across the internet at 5ELECT5CREEN and ELMOE 172331. Yes, that's long, but I've seen longer names, so don't complain. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in with us. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. hit the buttons. You know what to do. And here is our review.
We're out. Bye.